Set. All right, Roy. Great day today. We got some good improvements to celebrate today. So, Roy, before we get into that, maybe we'll just let us know a bit about. We've started our peripheral neuropathy treatment protocol with you, and we've been doing that protocol now for. You've had how many? Is it 6 laser sessions and about a dozen or so of the spinal neuro rehabilitation adjustments? Yep. And so let's go back a little bit to where things were when you first started with us. Just about it's been about a month or so, maybe 6 weeks or so. Is that right? 5, 6 weeks. Yeah. So a little over a month. And you had peripheral neuropathy, which had been deteriorating since about 2015. And tell us more about what it felt like. What were the worst parts and how did it feel?
Well, the worst parts was trying to keep my balance. Coordination was an issue with me, still is to some degree, but I seem like I'm more aware of what's happening around me now. There's an issue with my speech, and I was slurring my words quite a bit before. Now I think I'm talking a little more definitively, and that's a real plus for my family as well.
Fantastic. So you're speaking more clearly. You've noticed your balance has improved.
Well, it's getting better.
It's getting well. We're only halfway through the program,
Yeah.
so it's not to say these things are going to be perfect, but we've measured some improvements that are subjective as well as objective. I'll get those in a moment here, a little bit more. But you really were noticing a lot of pain in your neck, your lower back, and then of course in your feet. Tell me a month or two ago before we started this program, what did your feet and legs feel like?
Well, the feet were a big issue. I mean, they were sore, and walking with them was a difficulty. At night, I could hardly get a good night's sleep without having some sort of pain. I was taking Tylenol and ibuprofen to try and get away from the pain and that sort of thing. Now I take maybe one Tylenol, extra strength Tylenol at bedtime, and I have a good night's sleep.
Okay.
That's good.
So pain levels in your feet have gone from quite painful, having a hard time sleeping, walking, getting around, to now I know last week, and there's little ups and downs. Last week you had mentioned that there was no pain in your back and no pain in your feet for the first time. And of course there's going to be some up and downs, but is that generally, that's the direction we're heading in?
That's the direction that we're heading in. That's
awesome. Awesome. So no pain in your back and feet, and then your hips are still lots of room for improvement. Your neck has been getting better as well, and there's still ups and downs, obviously. But you also indicated in our feedback that you have had better mobility, better alertness, better energy, less indigestion, less shortness of breath, and so an overall basically improved posture, stability, balance. So those are things you reported. And then also we just did some functional testing, and we found that the strength in your feet had been diminished on your initial exam. And this exam, the strength was back to fully 100% normal. That was pretty awesome. And we checked the sensations in your legs, and your sensations, your feet had increased quite significantly. And then just visually, we noticed the color is improving. And of course, we didn't have a before video. We should have maybe done. But before, your feet looked almost, they were more like this color. And now this part in here that's all much more normal colored, it used to be more like this. Is that correct? Same thing over here. We can see we got all the normal color. It used to be all more like this. So even the color is improving dramatically in there. So that's great. We're off to a great start. We've got another about half the program to go. And I just wanted to maybe make it clear to anyone who's watching this, because we talked about a lot of health improvements that were not just about your peripheral neuropathy. And it's important for people to understand that we're not just treating your peripheral neuropathy, we're also clearing nerve interference along your central nervous system. And that's what makes this program so powerful, is we're clearing the nerves along your spine, and the laser is helping for the cellular healing in your legs and feet, and we're combining those with the vibration, the other parts of the protocol. So it's all coming together. Is there anything else you want to say about your experience so far?
So far, everything seems to be working on track.
Right on.
That's
awesome.
Important.
Yeah, you're doing great so far. Thank you so much.